and gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. We are back. It is episode 160. It is August 25th. It is the 25th, right? Yes. 2024. Happy National Banana Split Day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an extra pep in our step. We are feeling ourselves. Everybody's feeling themselves.
Football.
Yes.
Feeling myself.
The world has been lathered in lavish, delectable, scented oils, and we are just rubbing up against each other with football being back.
It just smells. Those oils are football scented too. They smell like football. Football scented oils.
Yes.
Rubbing up against football guys who are rubbing up against each other. Just a lot of football juices being rubbed everywhere.
Picture Val Venus being a football.
Picture a million Val Venuses at the Woodstock Festival.
Except for saying hello, ladies. He's like, hello, football guys.
Speaking of Val Venus, I don't know if I ever sent this to you. I saw a picture where the copyright or trademark of Val Venus has finally been what's the word? Not evacuated, but it expired. There you go. It expired. So Val Venus is
going
now
after it.
Hey, dude, now's your time.
Is he a free agent?
I don't know if it's him. I think it was the name, like the trademark.
Hey, we already know. Have some football going on in the background. Here we go.
Is this? Yeah, we got. So if you're watching, what we got? Washington, and who are they playing?
Patrick.
New England. Yes, Patrick's. Yep. Everybody plays the Patricks. Bears here. Good evening, fine people of Rumble. Shout out to the day. Let's let Bear get the first word. The Daytona Super Speedway, as a Daytona Airport yesterday. A lot of PF flyers yesterday. Did you guys see that?
They're going so fast?
Dude, there was a wreck in front, and it was the one car was riding on another car. I mean, it looked like, picture the turtles in Finding Nemo when they're in the jet stream.
Yes.
That's basically what it looked like. So, yes, we are the Millie Goats. It is the first, I'd say this is the first episode of official football season. We do film in front of a live audience, so people in the chat.
Not first official football show, though.
No. Nope. We still have golf, so we're going to get to that. But we are filming. We got people coming in the chat. We want to shout out Facebook. Also, everybody watching on Facebook, thank you. It's been pretty popular over there. I don't know what we did, but we appreciate it. So hit the thumbs up, hit the like. We got all of our other socials that I'm going to pop up real quick. Boom, right there. All those accounts, TikTok, Rumble, YouTube, you name it. If you can't stay for the whole show, podcast is out Mondays and Thursdays, every Monday, Thursday. We're not some Yahoo whoop-de-doo organization. We put them out. So we got to change the logo. We're doing some remodeling, some rebranding, all that stuff. Guys, I might be a wreck because my son starts school tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm going to cry or not.
It's okay if you do.
Yep. So Tex knows that I'm a very emotional guy. Actually, both of you know that. So I'm empathetic, and
you're not gonna sleep tonight, dude.
I know. I'm so worked
Is he wearing his outfit already?
No, he sleeps with his shirt off, just like we taught him.
Nice.
Just like we taught him. Okay. The other thing was, I just want to shout out rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Is there a better, we don't know what we want to eat tonight, food that you can pick up than a rotisserie chicken?
I mean, it's versatile. That's our go-to. What are we gonna? I just pick up a rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken. We made tacos out of it tonight.
Ooh, chicken tacos.
I think last week we made quesadillas.
Oh, so you use it for Mexican?
Yeah,
we do like barbecue chicken.
Oh, see, I don't want all those carbs, dude.
give him that cheese though.
Yeah,
there's not any carbs in cheese. You don't want to get in a carb off up here, dude.
But you gotta wrap it in a tortilla.
Carb friendly tortilla.
Bimo uses his rotisserie chicken for pizza. That's interesting.
BMO's on cloud 9. He's got May. Shout out, and also Golick again. You think you're being slick? It's gonna be May. Guess who already came up with that like 2 weeks ago? You jabroni. Me.
Shout out to me and Tex. So bring it back to this rotisserie chicken because Tex and I used to make our own rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, we do. It was spatchcock it, lay it out flat, season it, get the thing preheated. Call my mom, say, "Hey, how long are we supposed to cook this again?" And she would tell us. And we'd hang up the phone, put it in the oven, and set the timer for what she told us.
Hey, all by yourself.
Just ours would be mixing up those instant mashed potatoes.
Yep.
To let the big dogs eat.
No veggies.
And then we'd split it.
Those things were good. You get the skin crispy.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby.
We had it down to a science. We just had to call my mom every time to figure out the science.
Yeah,
that's right.
Just the time.
Oh yeah. Hey, Buku's here.
That was us though.
Buku, didn't he call Georgia Tech?
He did.
I think he did call Georgia Tech.
He was
right. It wasn't even close, dude. It was like Florida needs to figure out what's going on.
All right, yeah, but Florida State also, yeah.
Florida
State really needs to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that in a second, but we're getting the oil lathered
football.
Up
hey,
here.
Football is back, baby. Competitive, meaningful football.
Week 1 game week.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I saw the graphic for the CBS.
Yep.
It was like week 1, and I was just like, oh man.
Are we doing our rankings?
What do you mean?
Are we doing our rankings?
The shambles?
No, the college football rankings that we did last year.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get through week 1 first.
We're gonna get that. The Sickos committee already. We interact a lot with the Sickos committee. They put theirs up, so we're gonna have to get ours out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get that out this week after week 1, after week 0 is concluded. So where are we gonna go? How good did it feel to wake up Saturday, turn on your TV, and see Pat McAfee hung over his balls all over the TV?
I mean, apparently he put on a clinic of things that you shouldn't be doing while you're working. But who knows if anything will come of it. But hey, kudos to him for doing it.
Well, then the guys in the booth during the game, Jesse Palmer and Joe Tessitore were just gingerly. They had some Guinnesses and they were both so scared to, you could tell because they were doing the old puckered up lips, like sip off the foam. We know a guy that drank some foam one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Buku. There you go. Chicken casserole with the rotisserie chicken.
I woke up and went to a football game on Saturday. Spent all morning and part of the afternoon at the football field.
Nice.
Oh, those highlights, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just goosebumps all up my arm.
And the lumber.
Oh yeah.
The second one where you were yelling.
Yeah, I was fired up, dude. I was fired up.
Yeah.
As a father, when you see your son making tackles, squaring people up, and making that pop sound, buddy.
And you're a defensive guy too, so that means more.
Yep. Yeah. You just have to get on your knees at night.
It's just different.
Thank you, Lord, for sending me this gift.
I could tell how hype you are.
Did you show him the shoulders?
You almost lost the towel. You almost lost the shoulder towel.
Dude, I was.
And your 3-inch vertical.
I was. He did tell me. He said after the game, he was like, I talked some smack to him when he's on the ground. I said, "Oh yeah, did you?" He said, "Yeah, that kid hit me first, and he told me to stay on the ground." So I hit him. When I got him back, I told him to get on the ground and stay there.
Let's go. Let's go.
I said, "That's right. That's right, buddy."
Right here, I found a place for you on Zillow. It's right here. It's 0.008 acres. You can have it all day right here. The yard's great.
For me, I already know how this season's going to go. He's going to be. You got the first Bone Crusher helmet sticker. We're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Yes,
so we're locked in.
I want to ask a question though. So you're going to do a press conference. Is it okay for the coach to have his phone on the field?
Only in a jamboree.
Is my other fault? You taking video?
It's live streaming.
I was trying to take some videos of what was going on so I could look at it later. I was trying to watch the plays.
Oh, get the all 22.
Well, my wife took some video too. So
Yeah, she's on the all 22 cam.
Oh yes, the mom videos are the great because they're trying to film, but they're also watching the play, so they'll just drift off and miss everything. Sometimes she held it together though. That was pretty good. Oh look, we haven't gotten there. This is CEO of Stats.
Did you see Butch in the video though? How excited he was! Like, oh.
There's nothing like it, dude. There's nothing like it.
You hear that first pop? You're like, oh yeah,
man. All right, let's do the headlines first. Let's go ahead and do it. Here we go, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have watched a few days of football here. We had college football week 0. We had preseason week 3. And these are the 5 things that we took away. You cannot see them if you're listening to the podcast, but that's okay because we will read them off. Number 5.
Jesus.
Big, what was that?
oh, no.
My chain.
Oh, turnover chain. What is that?
It's my chain. I don't
Why
know.
do you have a chain?
I have no idea. It's just on my desk.
Turnover chain. Oh man, I thought that was another lamp that went over. That's a story for another time. Okay, number 5, Chargers elevator. Did you guys see this?
No.
I almost said San Diego. The LA Chargers. I think there was a few of their players got stuck in an elevator.
Ooh.
I guess at the
Lyman?
hotel. I can't remember. Let me pull it up, but it was Jim Harbaugh had an all-time quote in classic Jim Harbaugh fashion. So Jim Harbaugh says Justin Herbert was a leader while stuck in an elevator with 11 players for 2 hours. First of all, how big is that elevator?
Yeah, that's a big elevator.
Everyone came out sweating, some even shirtless, except Herbert. Harbaugh, quote, "That was another thing that blew me away. The guy is just a beast." So,
Hey,
Jim Harbaugh.
lead from the front or in the middle of the elevator.
Dude. Okay, picture us in an elevator. Shirts are obviously going to be, at some point, the shirts are coming off. So, but the second thing Jim Harbaugh said, he said he was jealous. He wished he could have been in there with him.
You got to respect it.
Hey, dude, he was wanting to be with the boys. I don't blame him.
Only Harbaugh can turn an elevator horror story into like a team. That's another team unifier right there. That's a way to gel a team. Trap them in an elevator. All right, Tex, this is yours. Number 4.
Oh yeah, Cam Jordan, best mustache in the NFL right now. I don't know if you guys saw the sideline interview or Googled the picture, but he had a full grown out mustache and he had it twisted up into nice little points and then curled up on the end. So he's got that thing ready for the season. Best mustache in the NFL.
Him and Cam Newton and Micah Parsons are competing for NFL podcasts that I probably will never listen to. So I don't know what they talk about, but if you have a mustache like that, Cam, he seems like a pretty intellectual guy. He's always, when he's doing his interviews,
he's got 117 and a half sacks, so he's ready for more, and he's ready. They were asking him about who they have.
How old is he?
Young.
Chase Young.
Oh, that's right.
On the other side of the ball, so he's excited about.
Everybody's been excited about Chase Young on their team until Chase Young plays football for people on their team, and then he does nothing.
That sounds like a bitter Niners fan.
Yeah, for real.
He looks great in the uniform. I don't want, dude.
Does he look good in shorts though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He looks good in shorts. That's Von Miller right there.
Von Miller doesn't look. He's too tatted for me.
Yeah.
I don't mind some tattoos, just not your whole body.
Number 3, Tex. This was also yours. You had 2, but I kind of combined them because I figured you'd go in right here.
Well, I got a couple things to say. So it seemed to me, with the Bills losing to the Panthers,
losing,
and how early it is in Bryce Young's career, it just seems like at this point, Bryce Young's ceiling is higher than Josh Allen's. Thoughts, J-Vi?
My thoughts would be, a lot of people would probably think I'm going to come out arguing with you, but I'm actually going to take what you're saying and agree with you.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot higher for Bryce Young to get to the ceiling than Josh Allen because of how short he is. So His ceiling would be higher. I will agree with that.
All right.
Or would his ceiling be lower because
Well, I don't
he
know.
doesn't
It's
have
still
to,
gonna be that doesn't make any
He
sense.
has higher to go. So
to
he
get to
had
the ceiling?
yes.
So his
So
distance
it is
to the
higher.
ceiling is higher. Okay.
So the distance to the ceiling is higher. The ceiling is not higher.
Right.
Okay.
So therefore his ceiling is higher.
What do you have to say about them losing to the Panthers?
I have to say that the
How does
Panthers
that
played their
feel?
first string and the Bills played their third string.
I don't know.
Let me
And
ask you
it's
this.
preseason. The Niners tied. The Cowboys threw 5
lose.
interceptions and
So what?
lost.
Did you not watch Purdy? Purdy was dealing,
for
buddy.
real.
No, I don't watch the Niners.
Purdy was dealing. All the Avengers, quote unquote, weren't there. And he was up and down the field, dude. I mean, just up
Obviously
and down the
not.
field.
They tied. They didn't win.
They were up 10-0 whenever he left.
Was he using
It's a
the arm
team
angle?
game, dude. It's a team
Oh,
game.
was he using the arm angle?
Yeah.
Huh. If Caleb Williams made the throw that he was made rolling out to his right, the internet Elon Musk would have had to fly 16 rockets into space with satellite
Was
link
he
or
off
whatever his
platform?
internet is. Oh, he was off play. He was rolling right, sidearm, off platform, on platform, multiple platforms. I mean, he looked like a gymnast. He had so many platforms.
Ooh,
He was giving a public speaking presentation on platforms with which to speak on.
Was he using those moves for the flag football guy?
Dude, did you see the highlight?
Yes.
Are we going to get to that? Did anybody write that in there?
I mean, I think we talked about it last week.
I know, but we got to go back because I made a lot of people mad on whatever day that was. People were mad at us. Anyways, I got it at the end. We'll do it at the end. But anyways, so Bryce Young ceiling greater than Josh Allen. I got another bone to pick with you, Bills fans. Josh Allen's not for the kids. Care to elaborate?
He was out for personal reasons.
Care to elaborate what he did on Kids Day?
He missed Kids Day for personal reasons.
Tex.
Came up. Hey.
Tex.
Never lied to me before.
Tex, he's not for the kids.
He's not for the kids. If you miss Kids Day for personal reasons, that means
that's why you do it.
Not a kids guy.
For personal reasons, you do Kids Day for personal reasons. Don't you do Kids
Day?
For
I'm
kids?
saying if you missed it for personal reasons, that means you're personally not a kids guy.
What's the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen right now? They're both
what's
missing.
The difference?
The amount of consecutive starts that Josh Allen has.
Is it their ceiling compared to Bryce Young?
Which Aaron Rodgers' ceiling would also be lower than Josh Allen's.
Who's the New York's team? The Jets or the Bills?
The Bills. The Jets play in New Jersey.
Okay. Who's got a better Italian quarterback, the Bills or the Giants?
You have DiNucci. Isn't he Italian?
He's Italian.
That's a good question. Better Italian quarterback.
Gucci DiNucci.
I'm going to say DiNucci, and you're going to agree with me because DiNucci started for the Cowboys, so we're on the same team here.
Yeah.
It's got to be him.
Yeah.
Although he is a JMU guy, which kind of rubs me the wrong way.
He can't vote for
and
that
he backed up Nathan Peterman.
How do you back up Nathan Peterman? That's impossible.
Tyrod did it.
Hey.
Tyrod. Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah, that's Terry.
Tyrod Short.
That's Turi.
Dogs had their day, and we're going to shout out Buka. What I mean by that. Got a good one for you boys. Had Hawaii, Delaware State over 13.5 in the first quarter. Laid 110 to win 100. Y'all see how that first quarter ended? 25 seconds left, 7-0. Delaware State punts, and Hawaii takes it to the house to end the quarter. Oh, yes, it was a punt return on an awful punt, Buku. Awful punt. What a way to cash. Did you see how Nevada blew it? Did you see how New Mexico State blew it?
I did not see how Nevada blew it.
It was just New Mexico.
New Mexico, yeah. Sorry, the Lobos. Montana. That was a great game, by the way. So Dogs had their day because Hawaii was favored by 39.5, and SMU was favored by 29.5 at one point, and Montana State was favored by 10.5 at one point. And the Lobos covered against Montana State on a lost on Montana State.
No, I said the Lobos should have won.
Yeah, they should have won. That ruined a bet that I had, but I did bet once. That was fun. But so New Mexico loses to Montana State, and once I figured out that New Mexico could not stop their offense, I went and bet on Montana State when they were down by 17, and I was like, they are not losing this game because New Mexico cannot stop them, and they've already scored 2 defensive touchdowns and they can't move the ball. So that was a fun ride. And then SMU came back and beat Nevada on basically a last-second play.
Huh.
That was a heartbreaker because I think I took Nevada like plus 1,500.
Yeah, well, the thing with that one was you shot yourself because you went screenshot for that one.
That
You
was
didn't
basically
screenshot the other ones. You screenshotted that one and you sent it.
kiss of death. And then I was mad because you couldn't watch the Hawaii game, but they were favored by 39.5, and that was a pretty decent game for most of the game from what
Didn't
I
that
was
start at
following along.
midnight?
Yeah. Sometimes I just like to turn it on and fall asleep in my recliner for a little bit, just listening to the sounds of pads pop. So dogs had their day. Everybody was really mad that the huge favorites didn't cover. I'm like, it's 39.5 points.
It's week
39.5
1 or
points.
week 0's first game.
So shout out to all those because it was great from game 1. Every slot had. And speaking of game 1, number 1, ACC dead already. Now,
got
do you
Clemson
give credit to Georgia Tech, or is this on Florida State?
I mean, if we want to go to our salute your sports, I can tell you what my answer is.
Okay, maybe we can do that, and we'll get into it. But yes, the ACC, Georgia Tech beats Florida State, and I just want to. Are you going to talk about DJ Uiagalelei?
No, I'm not going to talk about him, even though he's trash. He's trash. I mean, outside the one game that he came in for Trevor Lawrence against Notre Dame, I mean, he doesn't throw the ball downfield. He questions himself. He was able to hide in the Pac-12.
Yeah,
He's not going to be able to hide in the ACC or wherever else.
he was able to hide in the Pac-2 because Oregon State has like 4 running backs that average like 7 yards a carry. So, but yeah, I was firing.
And nobody watched the games. Like if you look at his stat line, you think he averaged 10 yards a pass. Like you think he had a decent game.
No,
But
I remember
if you watch the game,
tweeting like during the game. I was just watching. I'm like, 2 things. Georgia Tech absolutely whooped their you-know-whats up front on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second thing was Florida State was not throwing the ball downfield at all. And I noticed that, and I tweeted, I was like, Florida State's in trouble because they have no threat downfield. And then sure enough, at halftime, boom, they put up the stat. He's 10 of 12, and his average pass yard or air yard was negative 0.1.
They're throwing swing passes.
I was like, I knew I wasn't seeing
Brock
stuff.
Purdy.
No, dude. Brock Purdy led the NFL in air yards per pass, dude. Shut up. Yards per attempt. Yes, he was number 1 in yards per attempt at like 9.7.
I don't know about that.
I'm just telling you, dude. BMO says, did Harbaugh make the elevator stop? That seems like something Harbaugh would do.
Well, I think I saw a stat that Georgia Tech had beaten Florida State in like 7 of their last 8 matchups too.
Georgia Tech's won 5 ranked matches in the ACC consecutively.
Yeah.
I love the way that, dude, their coach, oh my gosh. Is that who you're going to salute?
No.
Oh, what he said after the game?
Hey, run the ball.
Run the ball, dude. Offensive lineman having his line of scrimmage dominate. Buku says he's such a bum. I can't believe Norvell fell for that non-football playing son of a gun. He won't be started by mid-season. Lock it in. I believe you, dude. Okay. Let's get into, so that was the headlines. National Banana Split Day. The original banana split was not created in an ice cream parlor, but a pharmacy in 1904. Same thing as Pepsi. Same thing as Pepsi. How does that make sense?
Well, because pharmacies is where all the stuff used to happen. You used to be able to get like malted beverages at the pharmacy.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they used to have like diners in there, right?
So before it was like a diner. It was like the farm. You go to the pharmacy and get all your stuff there.
Good point. Okay. Banana splits were the brainchild of David Evans Strickler, a pharmacist apprentice who enjoyed experimenting with new soda fountain sundaes in his free time. There you go. Usually served with 3 scoops of ice cream, fudge, whipped cream, and a banana split in half, and a cherry. Forget the cherry, dude. Don't give me the cherry. Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with that. Okay. Salute your sports, dad joke, Steelers, not Steelers hot. We got AFC West hot takes. Steelers, no, we're not doing them again. Enough of them. Hang the banners, other Rebel sports news. ML
Mike
football
Thomas
made
never
the
had a
list.
losing season, dude.
You heard it, dude. You heard it here first. ML football made the list. Those scumbags. We caught them though. We got receipts. You want to come after and do something like you're being funny? Not up in here. We will find you. We'll Liam Neeson's you. We will Liam Neeson's you without question. J-Vi, let's do some salute your sports. I think I just almost hawked the loogie right into the microphone there. Okay, salute your sports. J-Vi, are you going first?
I'll go first because I'm saluting Georgia Tech's offense. Offensive line, offense. Because how we talked about they dominated. You know when they got the ball back for the final drive in the fourth quarter?
Lay it on me.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. They kept the ball, drove down the field, kept the ball, ran it down their throats for 6 minutes and 26 seconds. And then they kicked a field goal with 4 seconds left to end the game. They held the ball for almost 7 minutes at the end of the game to win the game.
Give me that Old Testament football, baby.
Salute
Old
your
Testament.
sports.
I was about to do the White Goodman involuntary muscle spasms. Enjoy the show.
Not to do the
Oh man,
Texas
that's
Tech
Old
ring
Testament
bell.
football, baby. Just just like that drive Air Force had last year, where it was like a 12-minute drive. 3 yards of a cloud of dust every time, dude. Give me
when
that
you know
all
they
day.
can't do anything about it.
Yeah, their defense is just crumbling because they can't stop them.
Shout out to the kickers in that game, dude. The FSU kicker was hitting bombs. He had a 52 and a 54-yarder, and I think the Georgia Tech guy missed a 54 and then made the game winner. But
the punter was from Ireland.
Oh yeah.
You had the feeling too Tech was going to win that game because they opened the game. Florida State scores on their opening possession, and then the absolute bottom dropped. It starts pouring down rain, so you're just like, Georgia Tech, they could have started feeling sorry for themselves, like, oh man, here we go again. Now it's raining. But what they do? They ran the ball down their throat and responded and scored on the next possession. So you're like, okay, they're not going to be feeling sorry for themselves.
The scripted play call on those first 2 drives for each team was just magnificent.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, they schemed this thing up. It was beautiful. I'll go next. Game On's here. Will. He's got Game On, the Sports Morning Express. They'll be going at it this morning or tomorrow morning. Check them out on Game On. Phenomenal Sports Morning Espresso shot and the Uncensored Pharmacist. So, and yes, no cherry, dude. Nope. Get them out of here. Get the cherries out of here. I want cherries. I want them in my Pop-Tarts.
Gross.
That's the best flavor.
You're not popping any cherries?
No, we're not. No. Okay. Salute your sports for me is right here, boys. I want to salute the Washington Commanders for this absolute abomination of their concession stand when you got Atlanta down there giving stuff away for like $5 to $7, and you just came out with new management and you're selling spiked seltzers and lemonades for $20 a pop. Look at that list. So salute to you for completely ruining everything and thinking that the fans had your backs, and now they're just going to be really mad at you. So there you go. Hey, Gatorade's $8. I mean, look at that, dude. I mean, if you're getting a regular craft beer and a large domestic, I mean, what's the difference here? Clearly, you're pulling the trigger on the large premium beer.
Yeah.
Right? So
it's like at this point, like, you might as well just get the large IPA.
Yeah. Yeah. Might as well.
Because you're paying $1 less to get a Miller Lite.
That's what they're going to do to people, though. So that's my salute your sports. Salute to you for ruining.
Sounds like a how dare you.
I was, yeah. It was. I wrote it down and then I was like, I'm throwing this in here because salute to you for making me how dare you. So, Tex, did you have one?
Yeah. Salute to loss of identity. The Bills have to figure out who they aren't first. Okay, they have to figure out, are we going to be a run team? No, we're not that. Are we going to be a pass team? No, we're not that. They got to figure out who they aren't before they can then turn around and figure out, looking in the mirror, that's who I want to be.
Oh.
Did they remove the mirrors from the locker room is the question.
They didn't score a point in the first quarter with their offense. It was off of Tyler Bass's leg. So I think they're in real trouble here. Could score against the Panthers.
Did they score it all in the preseason? They got ran out of the
later on. They scored later on, but it was after all the starters were out and everything like that. So
hey, we never show our cards, dude.
I'm just
Whatever you want players.
You got to figure out who you aren't.
Yeah, figure out who you aren't before you know who you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forward.
Yeah, exactly.
The best way is process of elimination. Just rule out. That's what they tell you on exams, is to rule out the ones you know are false first.
Yep, that's what's great about cut day. We'll get down to 53.
You got to look in the mirror and say, I'm not who you think that I once was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just make the ping pong tables out of mirrors.
Yeah.
So you can take them out.
You literally put them here as a ping pong table, so you're playing yourself.
That's right. Shout out us. Played with
like balls on a mirror.
Yeah. Shout out us for playing with glass ping pong table on cinder blocks in college. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst idea of all time. Idiots. Shout out. So I want to salute to Seamus too, who was the guest picker on game day. Who's the only guy who picked Georgia Tech and then proceeded to dunk all over all those jabronis on social media, which was hilarious.
Nice.
I like that. He said
the so-called experts, which I love whenever they get dunked on. So,
Herb Street about got booed out of the country.
He's so mad that it's 12 teams. He is so mad. You can see it when he has to talk about it. And Saban won't give any picks. Saban won't give any picks at all. He's like, I spent years yelling at you guys for doing this, making up stupid arguments that aren't even real. And here I am sitting in the chair having to do it. It's like, well, buddy, that's, it's so hard to sit behind this mic, Saban. Are we
come on the show? Come on the show.
Saban.
Come on the show.
So, yeah, don't be a coward. All right. First, before we get into the next segment, dad joke. Here it is. Did you hear about the new company they started for making car ignitions?
Was it a startup?
Dang it! Yes, it was a startup.
That was too easy, dude.
Well, I said started and I read it wrong. Oh.
You kept looking at us like, are they going to catch on?
Yeah, that's the first thing my mind went to. I was like,
I shouldn't have said startup. Dad, blame it. We're still putting that. That's going out there for all you TikTok people.
Right.
TikTok people.
Failure.
That's the first time in 160 episodes. That's not bad.
You've had a bad joke?
No, that somebody's guessed it correctly.
No, well, yeah.
You've been close.
Texas outguessed you.
That's true. He has submitted a superior answer. Okay. We have to do this. The shambles meeting.
What you didn't leave it?
Didn't leave what?
The Niners are in a crisis, dude.
No, they're not. They're not in a crisis.
It's the Bills.
We got to set the table for
they don't know who they aren't. The Bills don't know who they aren't. Number one.
Did you see Trey Lance play quarterback? There's no way that the Bills are in front of the Cowboys.
Number two, the Niners. They have Madden curse. Brock Purdy got married.
Leonard Floyd's hurt now.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't eat Tex.
I don't know who Leonard Floyd is, but Leonard Floyd did get hurt.
Tex, they can't even practice because they don't have enough players.
Dude, it's incredible. It's shambles.
They're not in shambles. That is complete.
The Vikings,
they're the only team that's red already, primarily. Shambles.
I still love that we have Robert Griffin croissant face as the most emergency shambles that there could be. Okay, J-Vi is a Bills fan. I'm a Niners fan. Tex and Butch P are Cowboys fans, and Dylon is a Vikings fan. Dylon made a pretty good case of how they aren't. They were in shambles. They're no longer in shambles. Vikings are 3, Bills are 1, Cowboys 2, Vikings 3, Niners 4. So the Bills are most in shambles.
Are we just going to dismiss the fact that the Vikings don't have a starting quarterback?
Yes, they do. They have Sam Darnold.
Come on.
Dylon would also try to convince you that the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl based off of how they played their preseason.
Yes, he did. He said they haven't lost. They had the best record out of our teams in preseason. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did the NFC North go undefeated during preseason?
All right,
so you can tell.
Let's go through it then. Let's go through it. We got the Bills at number 1. They don't know who they aren't. They don't know who they aren't.
They don't care about the kids because they don't go to kids' day games.
Don't care about the kids. They don't know who they aren't.
Counterpoint: Sam Martin's quads in a picture that we saw look magnificent.
Yes.
Okay, so they got that going for them.
Great quads.
Nice punter legs.
Yes. Great, best punter legs in the league.
Yes, best punter legs in the league.
Number 2, let me set the stage. Number 2, Cowboys have a full-blown QB controversy because Trey Lance is throwing for like 300 and some yards a game, running for like 100, multiple touchdowns. They have no defensive backs. Deron Bland had surgery. Diggs, is he going to come back off the ACL? We don't know. They haven't signed Parsons. They haven't signed CD. They haven't signed Dak. They have nothing. They're nothing. They got nothing. It's a complete shambles fest up there. The Vikings have moved down because they haven't done anything catastrophic other than outside the week they had where everything went wrong. So we have to move them down to 3. And the 49ers are without shambles right now because Brock Purdy, without all of his playmakers, went up and down the field all over the place like an absolute stud. So we don't need Ayuk.
Let's talk about this. Week 1, money line.
Okay.
Favorites. The Bills are minus 238. They're the largest favorite out of all of our teams. So they can't be in shambles because Vegas still thinks they're just going to come out and dominate.
Okay.
Secondly, the Cowboys are plus 114 for week 1. They're underdog against the Browns, who don't even have a starting quarterback.
That's why they're number 2, yeah.
They should be number 1.
No, the Bills are number 1. There's that.
And then the Niners are only – wait, that was week 2. They're only minus 192 against the Jets. They couldn't even get to 200.
Let's power rank the competition. The Jets, way better than the Cardinals. Cardinals suck.
Yeah, but they had to make that game in San Fran, so the Niners had a chance.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, dude. You're a Niners fan that night. I know you are.
I'm not worried about the Jets.
You need to lose. You need the Jets to lose to the Niners.
Aaron Rodgers won't make it through the whole season.
I think right now the Bills are the closest to Robert Griffin III croissant face of panic.
No. I would say that the Niners are because look at the distance between where the Niners number 4 is versus the Bills number 1. That is closer to Robert Griffin's face. And it's red already. It really blends in. It blends in.
How do you see the rankings, Tex?
I mean, I totally disagree with the Cowboys being at number 2.
There's an argument for them to be 3.
There's an argument for them to be 4.
No, there's no argument for that.
The Vikings, I agree with, number 3 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Bills are number 1.
Mm-hmm. That's 2 votes for the Bills.
I would say that for sure the Niners existentially have to be at number 2 with all the things they got going against them.
No. I think that's completely wrong. This
Okay,
has nothing
alright.
to do with I am the only one that has access to these
I mean,
rankings.
they have the easiest schedule, and they're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to ruin the season.
Okay, that is categorically false. They have one of the toughest schedules,
They have
if not the toughest schedule in the NFL.
It doesn't make any sense because they are predicted to be the last undefeated team. So it doesn't make
Yep.
any
Because
sense.
they're the
Easiest schedule.
best.
They got the
Easiest
easiest
schedule.
schedule.
They're
'Cause
not the
they're the
best, dude.
best.
The Chiefs won last year. They're the best. You're the
They're the
best until
best
you've
team
been
in the
beaten.
NFC then. They have been for the past
Yeah,
however
the
many years.
weak NFC.
Oh, you're gonna find out, dude. I hope it'd be a real shame if the Cardinals went up there and beat the hugely favored Bills, and
It'd
I
be a
hope it's not
shame.
Kids Day because Josh Allen won't show up.
Hey, it'd be a shame.
It'd be a real shame. All right, now what? What are we? AFC
Well,
West.
now what? Bear absolutely bodied you.
Of course
So
he did.
you actually might be in more shambles than all of these. Because he said about your dad joke, the difference between that joke and a plane is that planes land.
Unless it's the Jets, because they will not land in San
Right.
Francisco.
Yeah, they'll land in
Team.
Santa Clara where your team plays. You don't even play in Buffalo. Or you
Y'all
don't
don't even
even
play
play
in
in San
Buffalo.
Francisco. You play in San Francisco.
Y'all don't even play in Buffalo. Y'all play in where's it? Where do they play? What's
They
what's
play
the
in
name of that?
Buffalo, dude.
No, they don't. That's BS, dude. It's something. I can't remember the name.
Can't remember it. You can't talk about it.
Oh, look, here comes the Bills Mafia. He does a lot for the kids. He could have been sick.
Yeah, dude. They
Well,
named the hospital after his grandma. Don't tell me he doesn't mean. Don't tell me he
don't
doesn't care about
bring
his
her
kids.
in. Don't do that.
Hey, your stuff always has holes in it.
Mm-mm. Intentional holes. All right, what's next? The AFC West. That's what we were gonna do. That's not it. There we go. Here we go. AFC West. I like this view too because for whatever reason, whenever I go back to the other view, Texas' face gets all scrambled, and I need to be able to see him. Here you go, J-Vi. AFC West. AFC West champion for the 8th time in a row was the Kansas City Chiefs. The only team to make the playoffs in this division was the Kansas City Chiefs. The best offense in this division was the Kansas City Chiefs at 21.8 points per game, which was 15th in the NFL. The defense, the top defense, Kansas City Chiefs at 17.3 points per game. This is the only division where 3 teams had a losing record. KC, again, has won this thing 8 times in a row. Jim Harbaugh comes to town. The Bills won't stop trading picks to the Chiefs. We got Bo Nix starting. We got Minshew. We got Herbert. We've got a collection of uniforms that are probably have the most pastel in the NFL, I would say. Most pastel uniforms in this division. Summary, would KC defense carries Mahomes to a Super Bowl. The Chargers collapse yet again. Jimmy G, that did not go well in Vegas. Denver fired Russell Wilson and kicked him out and paid him to leave. So this division stinks, and it's probably the worst in the league outside of the Chiefs. Anybody have anything else?
Yeah, garbage division.
Garbage. Absolute trash. Okay. Now, the favorite is the Kansas City Chiefs at minus 250. They have 11.5 wins as their over under. The Chargers are second with 8.5 wins at plus 350. The pick to finish third or the Raiders at plus 900. And then Denver, 5.5 over under plus 1,800 to win it. And I would bet that the hottest bet in the NFL is Denver over 5.5 right now.
Zach Wilson looked good.
He's not the quarterback.
Just saying. That's Dylon's. That's how he views it.
That's true. Anything on this information here before we do the hot takes? I mean, come on, J-Vi. You're a Bills fan, and the Chiefs get this cakewalk every year.
I know. It's one of my hot takes.
Okay. All right. Tex, you got anything on this? Did you look at any bets?
No. Let
I
me.
mean, you don't have to do it right now.
Let me pull it up. No,
I'm
just go
I'm
ahead.
a
Go ahead.
little
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm a little shocked that there wasn't a better defense. I mean, I know their Chiefs defense was good last year, but
Go ahead and pull it up. Go ahead.
their offense was terrible too.
Yeah, their offense was like 16th.
Yeah.
That's why I get so mad at people whenever they're like, "Oh, he's doing everything, he's finding ways to." I'm like, "No, they sucked on offense. Their defense won it."
Yeah.
Clearly, Spagnuolo does not get paid enough.
And I don't know
Maybe he
how
does.
he hasn't gotten a job yet.
He was a head coach, and he's probably like, "I don't like that. I like coaching defense," and he's
Yeah.
getting paid handsomely, probably.
I mean, that is the Chiefs is a direct reflection of them having good coaches more than good players.
Yes, I think they're just a smart organization, and Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I would love to see Mahomes without Andy Reid. I cannot wait for that.
Look, I always said the same thing about Brady.
Brady proved it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It took me until Brady left the Patriots to respect how good he was.
He was really good.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get into the hot takes for the AFC West. What was I going to do? I was also going to do something else, but I forgot what it was. Here we go. Hot takes. Who wants to lead it off? J-Vi.
I'll go. And look, this is how you know I always tell the truth or about my opinion. When Brady was the face of the league, the NFL made his division the worst division in football. I mean, the Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins, they were terrible in except for those 2 years that the Jets went to the AFC Championship. In the 2000s, they were terrible. So the NFL gives the easiest easiest division to the face of the league so they can make the playoffs.
It adds up. I mean, it adds up because
Mahomes the face of the league now. Who has the worst division?
Mahomes.
That's what I'm saying.
It adds up. I mean, when you go after Mahomes on the internet, people get really mad. So I'm sure people are going to start.
And they put Taylor Swift in that corner now because people were starting to dislike the Chiefs. Now they put T Swift in there, and people start liking them again.
That's a great hot take because we know the NFL needs these storylines. Like they will manufacture these storylines, and it's a shame that Brock Purdy got buried because of it. Because how could he not be one of the greatest storylines of all time, from Mr. Irrelevant to Super Bowl champion?
Because he didn't win.
How could they do that to him? The Taylor Swift was more important than a guy who got drafted last, leading his team to the
They did that new thing. Show me the money.
That's true.
And Brock Purdy was last.
That's true. Tua.
Yeah.
They'll get him his, I'm sure. I'm sure once everybody's
There's no way they pay him like that.
What?
Brock Purdy.
I don't think he'd take it.
He wouldn't take the money.
I don't think he would. I think he wants to win.
Out of your fantasy land.
I think he wants to win.
The Niners, though, they're on the back end. They might have one more year left. If they don't get it done this year, all their guys are getting too old.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you don't watch Niners preseason games without telling me you don't watch Niners preseason.
They can't stay healthy. That's how old they are.
It's true.
Just like that guy told us.
He's got a point, though. He's got a point.
Just like that guy.
Yeah, the future samples meter.
Hey,
we should get one of those in there.
They're next year's lead, number one in the clubhouse.
Their next year's Robert Griffin III meme.
Cannot wait to use that one all year long. That was never gonna die. My first hot take is Justin Herbert gonna be able to keep getting away with it. There has never been a quarterback who is untouchable as much as Justin Herbert.
Okay.
I can't decide. I'm like, is he good? I don't know. It looks like he's good.
He reminds me a lot of Cam Newton. Lots of just big dude,
No.
great skills.
No.
Throws a lot of balls off his back foot.
What's the difference between him and Ryan Tannehill? What's the difference?
What do you mean?
I
think he throws it better than Ryan
I think,
Tannehill.
I'm telling you, he's got a big. He's a good athlete. I think he's a Cam Newton type dude.
but how can you have Austin Eckler, Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and still continue to suck every year?
He got hurt last year.
He had a defensive head coach.
Yeah. Bills have a defensive head coach.
I know, and Josh puts him on his back. He's not a leader.
Josh puts the defensive coach on his back.
Josh puts the team on his back.
Except
because he's a leader.
On Kids Day.
On
Kids Day.
Oh, they're not a good thing. The Bills aren't kids. They're men.
They play like, well, let's not. No. So that's my hot take. Is he going to keep being able to get away with it? Tex, what's yours?
Bo Nix will be the best rookie QB in the division.
Yes, love it. I love that take.
What other rookie QBs are there? None. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a foolproof take there.
Yep.
What's that plus money?
I don't know. I got you know what you threw. I was looking at it and then I got distracted.
Top rookie quarterback in the AFC West. Okay, J-Vi, what's your second?
My second hot take here is the flag football quarterback could be the second best quarterback in this division behind Minshew.
Also,
but he's not in the NFL, so
Darrell Doucette.
Yes.
Put some respect on it. I made a comment because there was a video that surfaced of his throwing motion. And I said, everybody loves arm angles until it's somebody other than Mahomes. And then all of a sudden, now we're mad at arm angles. And that really made people mad. I don't know how many comments there were, but I responded to every one of them. And people were really, really going after us, saying we don't know ball and we've never played football and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, this is Twitter. What are you guys so mad about?
Did you see his run?
Oh, where he hit the Chris Brown get low on him.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, I think that we're going the wrong direction as to where we need to look for players for flag football. Because if those moves work, we need to be at Magic City in Atlanta looking for players and not in the NFL.
Dude, I mean, his throwing motion is so bad, but man, does he put it on a dime. But some of those he was walking it out in the middle of the field. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was like a spin move. Drop it low, girl.
Drop it low.
Moonwalk.
He literally is shimmying his hips and dropping it low at the same time.
You know what it looked like, honestly? And, I think you can picture this because we grew up playing like Madden and NCAA. It was like somebody playing that game for the first time and they get the running back and they don't really know the controller. So they just hit a bunch of the buttons at once and their guy does a whole bunch of different stuff. And then somehow, and you get so mad because that guy scored a touchdown. That's what I felt like I watched.
Dude, it was we're still going to bat for that guy. Our podcast is a pro flag football QB.
Yep.
Darrell Doucette. We will stand behind him.
We just want him to play the game.
Just play it. Just play the game.
Let's find out.
Everybody's like, there's no, I'm like, they might get murdered, but this is their time. Let them talk that trash. If they get walked, then we can dunk all over them. But
here's what we should do. This will really be able to tell you who's the better player. You put I don't know what the guy's name is, flag football guy.
Darrell Doucette.
On the Chiefs.
They call him Hoosh.
On the Chiefs. And you put Patrick Mahomes on the flag football team and see if they can replicate what the other did.
Freaky Friday. There you go. Face off.
I don't see Mahomes pulling that move off.
Oh, Mahomes isn't doing that. No way. Absolutely not. My second one is Devontae Adams will be either mailing it in or traded by October. He's already mad. And I love that he gets mad because he's like, "We're not winning." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you went and took all the money and then got mad because your team sucks." That's
Well,
what happens.
He went there to be with
Carr.
Carr.
Yeah.
And then
then they traded him. They traded him.
They traded Carr because Carr was a QB in college.
Fresno State.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know ball. Get out of here. So
Hey,
I think
yeah,
I think that's.
Did you know that
Tell me.
Devontae Adams though was the second best receiver on his high school team?
To who?
Yeah, he was a
Jock-
baseball player, wasn't he?
Yeah, Jock Peterson.
Oh yeah.
He was the best wide receiver on their high school team.
Dude, he has a sweet swing too. I like Jock Peterson. BMO says Drake May will be the best QB in the AFC West too.
Best
Because he
rookie
throws
QB.
too many balls to the defense.
The AFC East.
He looked good tonight. He was 13 for 20. That's like 150 yards, 1 TD.
Woo!
Look
Woo!
good.
That's almost Anthony Richardson numbers.
Hey, almost.
Oh my gosh, dude.
8 for 9, 2 tuds.
I forgot to write that in the headline. Let me go off. Everybody's wondering.
Wait, no, you can't just go off in the
I'm
middle.
going off.
He's
He's inaccurate. He has been accurate. Will always be inaccurate.
Mahomes keeps leading. We have never seen this before from a QB position.
Yeah.
BS.
In the division.
BS, dude. BS. Go get your bachelor's.
I think you should put
BS.
money on the Chiefs will not be
Bachelor's in Science.
That's right.
6-0.
Yeah, Butch thinks they're going 6-0. Nope.
They can't
They're
beat
gonna
the
lose.
Raiders.
That's going to be must-watch TV. Tex, you didn't even do your second one.
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
Do it.
This is the toughest division
Oh.
to win best hair as a QB.
Ooh.
You got Herbert with that flow.
True.
Mahomes with his mohawk.
Yeah.
Faux I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. Knicks with the high and tight, the nice fade up the sides.
Yeah.
And then
Minshew
with the
Mullet.
mullet.
Yep.
And the handlebar mustache. I mean, that's stiff competition.
Yeah. AFC East. What do we got? Rodgers, Tua, Allen.
Yeah. Nope.
Who's the other one? Oh,
Drake
Drake
May.
May. No.
Or
that's-
Brissett.
Or Brissett. Yeah, no, that's terrible. AFC North. Lamar, Joe Burrow.
Burrow just shaved his head.
Joe Burrow.
But he had some of the
Russ-
he had QB / Top Gun pilot hair.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow did.
Deshaun Watson. Nope. AFC South. Stroud, Levis, Richardson,
Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's just one now.
That's just one. NFC East, Dak, Jalen, Jaden Daniels, Daniel Jones, bearded Daniel Jones. Nope. NFC South, Bryce Young, Kirk Cousins.
It's the best hair. It's the best hair division we got.
Yeah. I think that's right. That's correct.
That's
Toughest division to win best hair as a QB.
Yeah,
that's a hot take.
I think we just proved you can't find one harder.
No, yeah, we just went through all of them literally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the AFC West. We all on the Chiefs. You think they're going to win it?
Yes.
Yeah. Until somebody proves us otherwise by winning it.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs are going to win it.
Good take. All right, hit that music, dude. Golf. Tex.
Ooh.
Ask me what my headline is.
The BMW Championship. The BMW Championship. Tex, Mr. I'm done with golf. Mr. Lickety Splits.
Ask me what my headline is.
What's your headline?
I should not have been done with golf.
Ooh.
Here's my headline. Tex, quote unquote, done, quote unquote, with golf. In quotes. That's my headline.
Mine is bogey golf because I didn't have a player in the 4th round shoot below par.
God, dude.
And I played Scotty.
Oh my gosh.
He shot even par today. Everybody else was plus.
Mm. Dude, I'm so mad. It cost me Adam Scott completely blowing up cost me a pretty big. He could not make a 4 to 8 footer to save his life. I saw him miss like 5 in a row. And
Didn't have
that,
the short stick today.
well, he putts with that freaking belly putter thing.
Yeah. You like
He
that, dude. You don't knock that thing because you used to have one of those.
I got one in the bag.
did.
I got one in the bag. Bear wants to know if that was baseball, Jock Peterson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So the BMW Championship, I had a pretty good week until today. Thought I was going to be up there, but Keegan Bradley wins this thing. They came out with the President's Cup top 6. It's Colin Morikawa, Scotty Scheffler, Finau, Cantlay, Wyndham Clark.
God.
Yeah.
Stop playing Wyndham Clark.
Dude, he was tearing it up today or this week. I took a picture. There it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
He is a West Coast
Cantlay,
guy, though.
Clark, Morikawa, Thigala, Xander, Scotty. That's pretty good.
Tagala finished last.
So, but Rory, this tournament was breaking clubs, throwing clubs. Harmon had an absolute meltdown on 18. I think he double bogeyed. He was in the top 30 to move on to East Lake. Double bogeys 18, chipping it all over the green. Boom. He's out. Guess who's in? Guess who got the 30 spot?
Justin Thomas.
Somehow Justin Thomas is in the top 30. I don't get it. I have no idea how. Shout out to Keegan Bradley for getting booted off the Ryder Cup, snubbed, and then going out there, and I think he's sitting in 5th or 6th for next week.
Yeah.
So I think it's Scotty, Xander, Aberg.
I think 3 guys moved in to the top 30. Fleetwood, Scott, and Keegan moved into the 30.
Adam Scott's been playing really good the past month. He's been cooking the last month at least. So speaking of that,
this is my problem with golf, though. And look, I'm going to still play Scotty every week. I think Scotty's the best golfer in the world. But if you want to have a legit playoff that gets the people going, and I say this because, my guy didn't make it to the top 30. He didn't make it to the top 20 this week either because
let's put it up.
He played above par today. But Nick Dunlap the past 2 weeks has beaten Scotty.
Not many people can say that.
If you look over their, 8 rounds that they've played. And it's like, if we're doing a real playoff here, like it doesn't matter if the Patriots are 19-0. You still got to play that game. If you lose, you're out.
You play to win the game.
Like if you're getting beat, you don't move on.
Did Dunlap make it?
No.
Oh no.
I think he kind of stayed where he was because he dropped out of the top 20 today.
That's a shame. That is a real shame. Man, to have the year that he had.
Yeah. He won 2 tournaments, but he only got points for 1.
Oh, that's right.
Not that I don't think it would have mattered just because of the type of tournament it was.
Bear with Machine Gun. Not a Justin Thomas fan. So here's the guys that we highlighted before the tournament started. You're welcome for Tom Hoagie. Eric Cole was terrible. Sorry about that. Tex gave you Brian Harmon, who had a pretty good tournament, but didn't make the top 30. And Adam Scott finished top 2, dude. Should have bet it. Gave you Shane Lowry to get top 20. That cash, that's 2 out of our 5. So good thing you didn't parlay that.
Round robin.
Well, you could have. Eckroat from Butch was 46. Hovland was 26. So I was looking to see if I could figure out how to find the top 30, how that happened. Does anybody have it pulled up? I don't even know how to do that.
The top 30. Who's left?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on to the PGA Tour app.
Ah, there you go.
Leaderboard. Then it has FedEx rankings.
Okay.
While you guys are looking for that, Travis Kelce right now is a plus 115 anytime touchdown scorer
Is that for Thursday night?
for Thursday night. I might take that.
Gosh.
Anytime, yeah.
It's a primetime game, and probably Taylor Swift's going to be there, so you can bet they're going to try to get him one.
I'm going to have to get something in because I'm not going to be in a place where I can do that Thursday.
I might take him first touchdown score, too. That's plus 750.
See, like
All right.
Hideki withdrew.
Yeah.
So you're gonna play next week? He's third. Like, I don't know.
You should be penalized for that.
McIntyre too. He's 20th. Withdrew.
Yeah. Sam Burns has been cooking too. That's he made it. So Chris Kirk, he had to play some good golf to get into it. Hoagie made it. Aaron Rye, but Zayden Hood.
What do you get if you win a tournament, like one of those crappy tournaments? 500 FedEx points?
I think so.
So Nick Dunlap would have made the top 30 if he would have gotten the points for winning that other one.
Wow. Wowee. Good for Billy Horschel, though. That's my last golf tournament next week, boys. I got to hit it big so I can do the 700. So I can do the 150 max milli.
I'm done with golf. You need to start on that.
I know. The milli winner was Xander, Aberg, Scott, Keegan Bradley, Willie Z, and Siwoo Kim. There you go. Anything else on golf? We got East Lake next week, and then it's full on focus shift to football. We're doing some remodeling of the brand, so to speak. I think we're still going to talk a little draft. So, listener league. Shout out to everybody who played. 28 D Scott won that thing with 489.5. Our guy Wes Noah 487.5, and then Brett 8055 481.5. So no Millie Goats on the podium this week. That's a real shame. I missed it, I think, by just a few points.
Real shame.
Edge wants us to do a pick'em where we do the top 25 college and then the NFL slates. Can we do that on DraftKings?
So say that one more time.
That's a Butch question.
Edge wants us to do a pick'em where we pick the top 25 games winners and then the college slate winners.
I was actually just going through the. I think that'd be fun. I was just going through the college game day slate, and I was looking at the Colorado North Dakota State, which is 9.5 spread right now. I'm thinking about taking North Dakota State to cover the spread.
Pick them outright, you coward.
No, I'm not doing that. I think.
You coward!
I don't think they're gonna do that.
What are the odds for North Dakota State outright?
Plus 270.
No, that's not enough. I need at least plus 500.
And then screenshot it.
Yes.
Yeah, screenshot it.
Hey, sure. I got myself, though. I went back and covered my own butt. I went back and put some on Montana State. I was like, New Mexico cannot stop them. And sure enough, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
TCU's for 9. Oh, it's 9 spread right now. Clemson, Georgia. Oh, buddy. 13-point favorites. Georgia.
Edge.
I take that.
All right. Hang the banners. Hit it.
You did it! Congratulations!
Hang the banners. Who wants to go first? J-Vi?
I can go first. My hang the banner this week, as will probably be every week moving forward, goes to Josh Allen.
Number one on the shambles meter.
And it goes to Josh Allen because although he was drafted a year after Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen has as many touchdowns rushing the ball as Christian McCaffrey with 52.
That's a pretty incredible stat.
Is this Madden?
Hang the
I know you
banner.
brought the Madden stats.
Is this Madden Dynasty mode?
Nah, dude. That's real life.
In McCaffrey's defense,
Oh, here we go.
he did play with the Panthers.
In Josh Allen's defense, he did play for the Bills.
Whoa. Slander to your own team?
They're
We
cursed
didn't make
franchise.
playoffs for 20 years.
What are you
They're
trying
cursed
to
franchise.
say?
They're cursed.
You
What are you
can't
trying to
say
say?
that he played
Hold
for a
us-
bad team and make that excuse and then call him a great player.
If Christian McCaffrey
Can't
was
do
as
that.
good as everybody thinks he is, he would have gotten the Panthers.
Does
out of
Christian
their thing.
McCaffrey touch the ball every play?
Does Josh Allen?
Yes, he
No.
does. Yes, he
What
does.
are the stats? Here's what I want to know. What are the stats on teams' records whenever they open up a new stadium?
Ooh, you know what was interesting? I kind of wanted to bring this up because I was listening to Buffalo Sports Talk Radio because they were talking about the new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about favorite memory from the stadium there and now, and if a
I
better
have a favorite memory involved.
if a better memory would take place before the stadium ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about, I actually have memories from all of y'all's stadiums, but y'all don't.
Whoa.
I'm more of the football guy. Been to everybody's
No.
stadium.
I
This
have
is
not
true.
been. I have
This
not
is
been to
true.
Levi's Stadium, but I have been to Candlestick and I have been to Highmark Stadium.
That's right. The Ralph.
And I do have a really good memory of Highmark Stadium that I will not tell on the show.
Did J-Vi ever go through a table?
I did.
No. Shout out to me and BMO. We built a cardboard table in our first attempt at a tailgate and did suplex him through it. I think BMO will send it in the group message. To confirm if you want to say that's a table, but he did go through
Look, well,
pseudo
second of
table.
all, I'm grandfathered in because I've been a fan for longer than they've been doing that.
You can't.
But I mean, that's like asking Tex if he owns a pair of blue Jordans, jean shorts, and a backwards Cowboys starter hat. Like, I mean, come on.
With
No,
him as his jersey.
He's grandfathered in.
Yeah, the jersey has to be the blue one with the white sleeves and the big star on the side.
Yeah.
Cowboys fan. I do have a really good memory from that. It involved somebody losing their footing into the row in front of them, and it was not J-Vi, it was not BMO. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh man.
So,
I'll tell you,
anyways,
my favorite memory at Candlestick is J-Vi went to go get one last round of beers and some nachos. Was going up the stairs. I saw him go all the way across in front of me and just keep on going, and goes all the way up the stairs to the other side, just like looking around for me. And I look at the person behind me. I'm like, my buddy's lost him. I look at him. He's just like looking around. No idea. And she's like, go ahead, stand up. I was like, all right. So I finally waved him down. He just goes.
In my defense, we did sit beside the band Revolution that game, and the Niners scored a lot of touchdowns. So if you don't know what type of music Revolutions plays,
if you've never been to Candlestick,
yeah.
So. Oh man, yeah, Candlestick. That was a good time.
I was just lost. I was just cracking up because he had no idea where he was at.
Oh my god,
he wanted those nachos bad.
Yeah, dude. My favorite memory of Candlestick was meeting Stevie Johnson.
Oh yeah, you saw him walking through the crowd.
Yeah,
Stevie. But we got to get him on the show. Come on the show, Stevie. Tex, do you have a hang the banner?
I'm gonna hang the banner on me as a dad raising a football guy.
Yes,
I'll cheers to that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna hang my own banner on myself. Football guy added to the group.
Yep, and he is filming himself as he's doing this because he likes to film. That's what he does. He films everything. He's live streaming himself right now.
I'm trying to get in the 336 Clear the Smoke group because they live stream all kinds of stuff on that group.
you need a new Facebook name.
You went down a rabbit hole, dude. I'm telling you.
You need a new
Content
Facebook
there is
group.
incredible. It's incredible.
It's a new Facebook name.
That's
Dude.
that's a burner. I need a burner to join that group.
Hey, is what it is. Take my secrets to the grave. Text. Take my secrets to the grave. Text.
That's what I'm gonna be.
Dude, we've got to compile a list of the greatest Facebook names we've ever seen. That has to happen. I love that. All right, here's mine. I'm gonna hang the banner for Field Yates. Do you guys know who that is?
Yes.
He's like a fantasy football guy.
Yeah.
On your screen, for those of you who can't see, there is a picture of Field Yates tackling what looks like a inflatable tackling dummy with one of the loops in it where you throw the football through. Well, Mr. Field Yates separated his shoulder somehow tackling this football dummy on the beach. He gets up after this tackle and is holding his arm down by his side, and it turns out that he ended up separating his shoulder.
Ooh.
So let me hang the banner for you for proving all the people right who are like, you don't know ball, you never played, this and that, whatever. And then hang the banner for all of us who avoid doing stuff like this simply for this reason. There is a reason why I do not participate in softball leagues, flag football leagues
anymore.
Because, yes, anymore. But in my time, it's because I do not want to rupture an Achilles, blow out my knee again, or separate a shoulder. So hang the banner for reminding everybody and all of us in this age group, don't do stuff like that.
But shout out to him because, I mean, Tex can tell you he's a coach. He's teaching these kids from the ground up how to play football. What you tackle to the ground, right?
Yeah, tackling him to the ground.
Leg drive. He didn't stop moving his feet.
I'm just looking at his posture right now. And he definitely lost his legs as soon as he hit that thing.
Dude, he looks like that dog from
his
Duck
legs
Hunt,
are straight.
He's sitting around on the ground, his butt straight up in the air.
But his right foot is supposed to be forward. Your same shoulder that you're tackling with is the one that's supposed to be forward. So he's got that wrong already. His feet are all wrong. His back leg's already straight. He's not about to take another step. He's about to jump off his front foot. So he's all jacked up, dude. He's about to, that's why he did it. His arms way too wide. You don't come in there like this. You're supposed to come in there like this and shoot your arms out just like taking a wrestling shot. So all kinds of things he's doing wrong.
Oh, we got another one. Hang the banner for Lane Riggs, who dislocated a shoulder celebrating a NASCAR win. I did see a video.
That's like Garcia, sir. Old kickers. Yeah.
Oh,
blew his knee out.
Garcia. It
blew his knee out
from the Buccaneers.
Martin Gramatica.
Yeah, Gramatica.
Yeah. Tell us we don't. He had a brother too.
Yeah. Sure he did.
Yeah, tell us we don't know ball. We know ball.
Tell us. They're Gramatica brothers.
Yeah, Martin.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So that was it. That's episode number 160. Almost to the NFL regular season. One more week of golf. Other relevant sports news. Shout out Little League's World Series, Florida.
Yeah.
Because Texas couldn't get the job done. Texas not back.
And I watched Texas lose to Venezuela, maybe. Lost to them today for third place. So they got fourth.
I'm telling you, dude, Texas lost. Texas not back. That's what they do in the Final Four.
I've driven through Bernie, Texas, too. Driven through it.
Yeah, last week when you went for the first time in years.
Yeah.
But shout out because Little League World Series, it was a bunt, and the guy threw it to first from Chinese Taipei. Nobody on first. Guy comes all the way around, scores, USA, USA, USA.
Oh, no.
Yep. Oh, did you guys see this? Or Johnny Walker hurting his shoulder doing the worm?
Yes, I did see that.
Okay, there you go, Bear. Guys, breaking news.
Yeah.
Look who's back. Super
James.
We hadn't seen Super James in a long time. What's up, dude? Super James, it has taken a sarcastic turn. It's probably only going to get worse from here.
Yes, football season starting.
Yes.
The ammo is about to be loaded in the clip.
Good news. Good news out of Bill's camp.
Okay.
MVS should be ready for week 1.
All right, good.
Oh, there you go. Didn't Mrs. CEO of Stats mention that?
Yep. I'm not going to lie. Joe Milton looks pretty good.
Hey, VHS is not MVS.
Oh, Joe Milton's in the game. Also breaking news.
He's been looking pretty good, man. He's not been looking bad.
If you like Anthony Richardson, you'll love Joe Milton. Joe Milton is the Anthony Richardsons of Cam Newton's. How about that?
Hey.
Clip it. Hot take. All right, that's enough. Inter-squad DraftKings Jamboree results. I am in the lead with 19.
Hey,
J-Vi has 12.
Schneid.
Dylon has 12 * 13. Butch P has 10 or 11. I can't remember. He's playing NASCARs by himself. Tex off the Schneid, getting some momentum going.
Is that what's happening? Is that how he won so many?
Yeah, he keeps doing NASCARs, and everybody keeps forgetting to enter him.
Oh, my gosh.
It
dude,
doesn't count, though.
That's the asterisk.
It doesn't
Can
count
we show
if
the-
nobody else enters.
Oh, it
Can we
doesn't? Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
But
I
he
thought we
was,
were-
but Butch was playing those weird during the signature events. He was playing those weird golf events that I kept winning.
I forgot I wore these sunglasses to the game. Can I show this real quick? Holy cow. Oh. I think I gave those away. Anyways, follow. Forgot about that. Follow us on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter at Milligos. I'm going to pull up the slide here. Hold on. Follow us on all these socials as it come across your screen. Instagram, website, and blog updated once a year. We're going to get a blog out before football season. We don't know what it's going to be about, but we will do it. And subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, Rumble, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everybody who's tuning in. Thanks especially to the Rumble crowd. You guys are awesome in the chat. Super James, Bear, Will, Buku, and then Miss CEO Stats. Anything else, fellas?
Shit.
That's it.
No.
This week.
Yeah. We'll have a show Wednesday.
Football, you're so cool.
New song dropping.
And on our show, you're gonna rule. Football, we